Mr. Woodruff, you've tested positive for HIV. Have you ever used intravenous drugs? Have you ever engaged in homosexual conduct?
Homo. You say homo? You made a mistake, 'cause that ain't me.
Mr. Woodruff, we estimate you have 30 days left.
Matthew McConaughey doesn't get enough credit. Yes, he's done his share of stinkers like Sahara, but he's also done gems like A Time to Kill and Contact. Over the last few years, McConaughey has refocused himself and delivered strong performances in The Lincoln Lawyer, Bernie, Magic Mike, and Mud. His acting in Dallas Buyers Club is the apex of his career so far. Set in 1985, when misinformation about AIDS polluted the national conversation and most associated it purely with gay people, Dallas Buyers Club centers on a volatile, vulgar, homophobic Texan named Ron Woodruff, who is diagnosed with HIV and given 30 days to live. Woodruff finds experimental drugs in Mexico that help him, but that aren't approved by the FDA, so he begins smuggling them over the border. He reluctantly teams up with Rayon, a transgender drug addict, to help him distribute the medicine to AIDS sufferers. To get around the legal restrictions of selling unapproved drugs in the US, Woodruff charges people to join what he dubs Dallas Buyers Club, which then gives them free access to all of his drugs. His ensuing and escalating battle with the FDA and the US government echoes his battle with AIDS. Both last far longer than anyone expected, but the outcome to both is ultimately inevitable. McConaughey shed nearly 50 pounds to play Woodruff, and he learned to carry his gaunt body completely differently. He's given great performances before, but nothing was even in the same league as his work here. Leto is also absolutely brilliant. He stayed in character for 25 days of filming, and he completely disappears in Rayon. Whether you know Jared Leto from TV, movies, or his band 30 Seconds to Mars, there's virtually no recognizing him in Rayon, even when all the makeup and the outfits are stripped away.
Just promise me you'll show up for the rest of the trial.
I promise you that I will try my very best.
I want you to mean it.
Okay.
Dallas Buyers Club tells a similar tale as Philadelphia did, but it does much more with its true story. The characters are complex, the performances are powerful, and the story is both inspiring and haunting. Ron and Rayon are one of the most unusual pairings this year, but they're also one of the most fascinating. Dallas Buyers Club gets 4.5 stars out of 5. For Ignite Entertainment, I'm Chris Luckett.